It's trying its best. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this works. So, we've got some excited WW Revolution members tonight. Lisa, Lizzie, Bex, Hannah. Hello, gorgeous girls. I am streaming here as well. If there's any complications or the internet fails, I've got video on, okay? So I'm going to record the whole thing via video. So if there is any complications with the Wi-Fi or it becomes to be slow or the interference, I will continue on the video and I will upload this in the WW Revolution site, okay? Wi-Fi connections, the dongle, but we'll see how this thing works, okay? We've got to try these things, ladies. But I'm so excited because do you know what? I can't express the importance of building solid relationships to keep your business growing. Keep it growing in the right way where you're creating. How can I explain? It's going to grow foundation solid from the ground up. And if you're building relationships, then your team are then going to go and do the exact same as what you do. And the gold rule in network marketing is network. The golden rule is build relationships. You may as well call it relationship networking, relationship marketing. Like, seriously, ladies, if you're not putting the work in, getting to know your prospects, your customers, the people that without them, if you're not building those solid relationships with the people, then you're not going to have a network, which means you're not going to have a business. And I know all you ladies that are, committing to being here tonight are wanting to learn from me how you build relationships, why it's so important, and, and how you go about that. So, ladies that don't know me, my name's Hamer. I am a network marketer. I'm going to just toot my own horn for a second. I've been involved in network marketing for just shy of 5 years in total. Previous company and the one that I'm so passionate about. Network marketing is a way of life. Ladies, you want to treat this business like it's your livelihood, like it's your baby, okay? The more network marketer, the better your results are going to be, okay? So, what do I love about network marketing? I love network marketing because I get to work with who I want to. I work with who I want, wherever I want. I get to have people in my organization that have nothing right now and watch them grow. There's no greater feeling than that. But ladies, it's all about having that relationship first, okay? So I'm going to help you with how you can start with conversation starters to build relationships. And I've got a little bit of a rule that might help you that you've not. So maybe, ladies, you might have a few light bulb moments as well in this interactive webinar. So Nicola, nice to see you. Kaz, hello. Lisa Baker, hello. Laura, hello. Sharon Granger, hello. Jackie, Felicity, oh my gosh. Like, my English isn't great, ladies. Jackie, hello. Rachel, hello. Hannah, hello. This, like I said, it's nice to see so many of you on. Okay, so let's start with what helped me to become a network marketing professional. First of all, it was failing. Okay, it sounds crazy, but I failed a lot. It was always about what I wanted, what I needed. When you change your thoughts, it all becomes about them. That's when success will come at a faster pace for you. So I want you guys to eliminate what you want for this interactive webinar, and I want you to think about how can you help somebody else become better, okay? So for me, when I failed a lot, that's when I started to really work on, and I used to learn from it. So instead of thinking, oh shit, I didn't do, sorry, pardon my language, ladies, oh, do you know what, that didn't work for me, so I'm just going to cry I'm just gonna dwell. I then looked at it and thought, it made me even more fiery, right? I'd look at it, so that didn't work. What could I change? What could I do better? And then I'd look for a personal development book then that would help me, yeah? Moving forward, I'd read it and think, right, that's what I need to do. And there's no right or wrong way to do this, ladies. You've got to just find what fits for you and your audience, and everyone's different. This is why you guys being on here, listening to what works for me is important. But then go and get your other leaders as well. So best investment is investing on yourself 100%. So always invest in personal development. This will help you when you're building relationships as well, okay? Online and offline and customer relations. So ladies, what I want you to work on is finding solutions for people. That's what worked for me. I'd build a relationship. I'd look on the profile and I think, right, this girl, she's at uni. Okay, so maybe this could be good for her because it's going to bring her an added inclusion before I'd even go to her. Okay, so just write that down. Solutions for people. Look for solutions. And then I'm going to teach you something that I implemented that then made it easy for me to then go in and say, hey, have you ever thought about joining? Because you don't want to go in there like that. You want to romance them and dance them and get to know them. And you want them to fall in love with you before you position what it is that you've got to offer. Remember, you're putting them first. Always about them. Girls, are you with me? Give me a hey, Hamer, I'm with you. I understand you. I know what you're saying. It's all about them, finding solutions for them. Yeah? And when you come stuck, delve into your personal development, and that's going to help you overcome and become a solid leader in your organization and more attractive and more approachable. Okay? Good. Totally with me. Amazing. Fabulous. Remember, people don't join who you are, what you're about, what your beliefs are, what you love, what you don't love. They just become attracted to you, okay? So, ladies, let's talk about building solid online. Now, I know most of you that are on here are network marketers. However, there are some people on here that are actually just business builders online. You know, maybe they're selling jewelry or they've got their own salon or whatever. This training is actually so adaptable for any sort of business, traditional, online, network marketing, anything. So you can adapt this because at the end of the day, networking, you need a network to sell anything. You need a network to be able to grow an organization from the ground up. You need people to sell to. You need people to join, people to purchase from you. Yeah? So, building solid online. Most of my relationships, ladies, did you ever hear that when people say, oh, you know, my friends, my family, they don't want to buy from me. They're not interested. Well, let me just tell you something now. That is okay. Just deal with that. They want to see you successful first before they'll even consider. Okay. So focus on building solid relationships online. My best friends, I will probably say no, I've probably met them once or twice. All my interaction is through social media, and that's been okay. People watch me. They watch my profile. They watch my lives. They watch my videos. They see my posts, and they already feel connected to me. Have you ever had somebody inbox you and say, God, I feel like I've known you forever? And that's because of what you're putting out there on social media. So you ladies are actually, a matter of fact, as networkers, you're already in the relationship building stage because you were continuously posting your life on social media. It's important that you do it anyway. What about them family think? Because out there is a world full of strangers that are actually your friends. You just don't know it yet. Okay? There's a world full of strangers that are out there that are your friends and you just don't know it yet. Okay? So my tip is regularly engaging with people profile, okay, on social media. So don't feel like creepy out, okay? This is the only way that you're going to build relationships on social media, is if you're constantly engaging on people's profiles, okay? You are wanting to attract into your organization, or you're wanting to attract to see your posts to purchase your product, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to make it part of your daily routine that you are constantly liking and commenting. Now, liking's okay, but commenting is better, okay? So I want you to start commenting, commenting. You know what I'm saying, ladies. Comment on people's profiles. Now, this is where it gets, well, it doesn't get complicated. I know what to do. Let's not talk about the person. That's where it gets creepy and you feel a little bit like, oh, you know, I shouldn't be saying she's gorgeous. I don't really know her. Talk about what is actually there on the post. So say, for example, you're posting about, maybe the girl's posted an amazing picture of makeup, say, for example, you know, she's all dolled up, she looks amazing. Instead of you going on there to put somebody that you don't know, think of it this way, if this happened to you. Somebody you don't know, she's just added you as a friend, you on and you go, wow, you look freaking gorgeous, okay? She's going to think, creepy. Why has she just said that? So instead, say, hey, you know, your makeup looks so on point. What is it that you've used? Talk about content and the person. People can take what you say the wrong way. So especially online, let's talk about the content. Let's talk about the, you know, talk about what that post is actually about rather than the person. Yeah? This is so important. This is so important. You somebody who would be incredible, right? And then you go on her profile, you like 10 posts in 5 minutes. 10 posts in 5 minutes, and then you go, you look stunning. You've ruined it. You've ruined it, and it's hard to come back from that. So ladies, write that down. So interact with people who are interacting with you, okay? So you're liking and commenting, and then she's like your post. That is when that person then goes into your warm market, okay? And that's when you're going to be becoming more visible. And then you're looking at a profile to see what interests you have. And then you can go into her inbox and say, hey, you know, I've been watching you for a while now. I know that you know it because, you know, time on my profile. Then you can go in, okay? But it's important that you build that relationship and get that interaction from her, which is then going to give you a better result, okay, when you do go in with your opportunity, when you see that it fits for you, okay? So figuring out how to actually then approach that person is probably the trickiest bit, because it's all about what you feel fits, okay? But I'm going to tell you something in a minute that I think will help you with it. So, okay, what I find better is when you are like, so you're liking and commenting, you're building the relationship on the profile, you're being visible, they can see that you're visible, that's all amazing. So when it's completely cold like that, it's important that you are respectful, but you're informative as well, because you want to inform them of something. So say, for example, you've seen, you know, that they're into makeup. We'll use makeup as a thing. You've seen that they're into makeup. You could say, hey, have you seen this confidence and cosmetics class that I do? Yeah, it's informative, it's respectful. You're not trying to sell them anything. So it's about finding something that you can say, hey, you know, I've seen that you're really, really into your makeup at the minute. Have you ever thought about doing one of my confidence and cosmetics classes? Yeah. And then you tell them the benefits and you do that. And it's a softer approach rather than going in and saying, hey, have you ever thought about joining my business? Because because then you're losing her. You want to build a relationship with her, and if you can collaborate with somebody, that is the quickest way that you can build a solid relationship, is through, just so you know, so write collaboration down, ladies. So, and what I do is, instead of sending a message, because remember, messages can be misinterpreted. They can be misread. You could read something and it's dead amazing and you're like so happy, but they read it back and it sounds like you're being an ass. Yeah, because they don't know you. So I send voice notes. I use voice notes, and I'll say, "Oh, your makeup skills are on point. Have you thought about doing a confidence cosmetics class with me?" Voice note. Hello. She can hear you. Be excited. Get yourself pumped up before you send the message. Build relationship with people. Trust me. Work wonders. Voice notes have changed my business. Where now I don't need to give them 7 exposure. Give them maybe 1 or 2 voice notes and they're in. They want to be a part of what I'm doing, because it's the way that you say it, not what you say. Okay, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If you've built the relationship right, and then you go in and say, hey, you know, do you fancy getting on board this with me? You could say that to somebody that's ready, because you've built a relationship. They know, like, and trust you, and then boom, you're in. So think about that for a second, ladies, and think about what you've been doing right now and what you could potentially change. A minute there and think, have you been doing what I've said, or have you been going in for the kill a little bit too early? And just write down 3 things that you've just taken from what I've just said and what you're going to implement. Okay, it could be the voice notes. I don't know. Whatever it is you've taken away, I want you to take 3 key points and I want you to implement that from today. Okay, ladies. So, let me see what else we've got. So, building solid, we know that. Okay, so I've given you an example as well. So now, ladies, I want to talk to you about best ways to build relationships. And what's been working for me recently is I've been looking for vloggers and bloggers and people like that, because in doing the same as what I do, which is building relationships, and I've found some absolutely incredible women from that. So we are a networking business. Bloggers are more about adding value to people. What do we want to attract? We want to attract people who add value. Yeah, we want to attract people who give out as much as they take, and that's what bloggers, vloggers, and things like that do. So that's what I've been looking for. And when I am commenting on maybe a blog post that they've done or whatever, I'll take what I want to write. And person on social media, I'm a valuable person and I want to connect with valuable people. So I started to do that. I started to comment. And what you find with bloggers and vloggers, through every single post that somebody has gone out their way to write, okay? So you know that you're going to get response from that person, and it's just about building a relationship that way. And that has really helped me to get some absolutely incredible relationships, first and foremost, where she's actually adding value to me and I'm adding value to her, and it's like a bit of a relationship that way. And the thing is, with those sort of people, those bloggers, you don't really need to, you just want to get them into your social media account first of all. So get them added as a friend, and they'll be watching your content just like you're watching theirs. And eventually, if the business is for them or the products are for them, they'll come to you and say, do you know what, I'd like to try that. I'd like to write a blog about that. Or and that's collaboration. Remember what I said about collaborating with people. But there could be an absolutely amazing member of your organisation as well. Okay. So think about building relationship that are on the up. Yeah. We love picking people up off the ground, right? The people that need opportunities like this, but sponsor up as well and find people who could add massive value to your organisation. Bloggers for me, hands down. Next one is using your personal profile to your advantage. Okay, and your business pages for interacting with other business pages, but also your friends and followers. So important. Your friends and followers are your warm market. They know, like, and trust you. So be sure that you're building relationships with them by commenting and liking. And when you're going live, you are interacting with the viewers. So important. Also remember, don't go in instantly for the kill. You will not only lose trust, but people don't like to be sold to, ladies. You've got to remember that. People don't like to be sold to. They want to feel valued and appreciated. So make sure that you are, giving people value first and foremost. That's going to help you build a relationship, and that you value, appreciate them, and you let them know that as well. I tell my customers, I appreciate you. I tell them that, I'll be live. I say, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. That they feel appreciated and valued for the time that they've given to your organization and your business and your livelihood. So it's important that you give that back, okay? What you get back, you receive. What you put out, you receive. Yeah? So, ladies, here's the thing. I want you to write this down. You want to earn some name recognition. Okay, you want that person to know your name. You want to know their name, okay? And you want engagement back from the person before moving into relationship level, which is relationship level is when you're kind of sort of the friend zone, okay, which is when you would then maybe go in with your opportunity. So, and remember, play the long game, ladies, because you want a relationship solid. You want to earn the respect, earn the loyalty, earn the friendship. And the thing is, then you will then know, once you know that person, you'll know whether your opportunity is right for them. And it's not about you, it's about them, which we've spoken about before. It's not about you, it's about them. And if you can find a solution for your friends, then you'll go out and find it. And the actual transition of actually inviting somebody to your opportunity will be easier when you're in the friend zone. Okay? Everything comes more easier. So I want you guys to build in the relationships. It's hard work, but it's worth it. And remember, this business is a network marketing business. Work being the main, in brackets, you've got to work for the results. It's going to take work for the success. It's going to take work. So who's ready for some work, ladies? Give me something. Give me something on the side if you're with me and you're ready to work and you're ready to build these relationships. And then we'll move on to building strong customer relationships, which I want a little bit of support on. Yes, Bex, that's what I like to see. Sharon, definitely go back into blogging. Make it part of your daily method of operation. Remember, value is key in this business. You add value to somebody, then your business is going to be, well, you're just going to attract people into your organization. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Okay, girls, I like to see that you're all ready for some work. That's amazing. So, ladies, building strong relationships with customers. Do you ever feel like you're just selling and you're not really giving a real customer experience? I want you to focus on it. Think of it this way. If you go into, you go into Boots, what do they offer? Right, well, you walk in, it's really nice and easy, everything's there for you to see, everything's labelled, you go grab it, you put it into your thing, the lady's really, really nice, they give you a little membership card and they swipe it through and you get points and it's amazing. Yeah, and when you go to the checkouts, the ladies are really helpful and they'll pull, well, some of them, they pull the perfumes off the shelf and squirt you and they're like, yeah, that one smells nice, yes, I like that. Oh, you get this free gift. Get this free gift because you spent over £50. Amazing. And they look dead pretty and they're dead nice and it's face to face and it's lovely. Yeah, I like face to face. It's nice, but we are a social media based business as network marketers, okay? So think about that for a second. Just think, I've been doing, so I've been emailing her. Have I been giving her any discounts? Have I offered referral program? Have I done this? Have I done that? Mine's ticking. Is your mind ticking? We're not just a distribution centre. Get that into your heads, ladies. You want to get repeat customers, but you also want to get word of mouth referrals. So just keep that in your mind for a second. Here's something for you to just sink your teeth into. Online, 65% of the British public buy online. Amazing. However, Brits like good customer service, right? Your online customer service can make or break you, ladies. It can make or break your business. If your business isn't working or the retention isn't there, people are not, repeat buying, then you've got to do it. What are you doing? We are customer, you want to be building up customer satisfaction. You want your customers to repeat order. You want your about you online. You want your customers to be leaving reviews. You want your customers to be in your own inbox saying, oh my God, this product is amazing, because they feel like they've got a relationship with you. Yeah. So ladies, it's so important that your customers are experiencing a better service shop. So do you remember when I was saying they get the little cards and they get this and they get that? So think about your competing shop brand and you outdo them. I'm not going to give you the how to. That's all about you. You go away and think about what your brand is going to provide for your customers. I know what mine is. I know what I give. Okay, so think about that. Personal experience, add value, give support, discounts are really important. I'm going to just throw some things out that might work for you, okay? Just going to throw out some ideas. Groups, VIP experience, lives to show products aimed out for customers, discount cards, grams. Word of mouth is so important, and it's what will create that longevity in your business. Free deliveries for locals, one service, classes like confidence classes, and something that's going to add value but isn't about selling a product. Maybe might work for you. The list goes on, girls. Show consistency in your follow-up, and what you offer will then create momentum with your customers and create retention, okay? So, top priority tip, appreciation. Just like your team members, your customers need to feel appreciated. When was the last time you dropped your customer a little message asking her how her product's getting on? Get a follow-up program in place that you can then just repeat with every customer. If you speak to your upline or a sideline, somebody you work with, ask what they're using as a follow-up procedure and implement that. Use that tool to help you stay on track with your customer relationship, okay? And you've got customer support, probably your company, where you can actually email your customers and let them know, hey, I'm here, how's everything going with your products? Make it a priority to be emailing your customers just like you do with your team. Same goes with customers. You need the sales, you need the recruits. You need the sales, you need the recruits. So make sure that you're following up on both parts, because both parts are just as important. So that's what I want you to do. And you know what, as well, with social media, Facebook now let you know when it's people's birthdays. So for me, every single day without fail, if somebody's birthday, you go onto the birthday section, you wish them a happy birthday. Yeah, make sure that you're wishing your customers and your prospects and your team members a happy birthday. That's going to build a good customer relationship as well. Some of the girls in my organization actually go and get a calendar just for the customers, and they send out cards, girls. They send out cards and a £10 voucher for a product. Girls, go over and beyond for the customer experience. Go over and beyond. Be the presenter that changes history here. Be the team member that changes and shakes the success line, because you've stepped out of the box. You've thought about something out of the box and given your customers that experience that they deserve. Just because your upline's not doing it doesn't mean you girls can't do it. Take control of your own business. Give the customers what they want, and you will bring in recruits. You will bring in more customers. You know, I hear girls say to me all the time, well, I'm not gaining any sales. Well, you got to yellow, or you got to your first promotion, and you got to this. So you've got 35 customers, say, for example, just throwing it out there, but now you can't get any more. Well, that says to me that those customers didn't get an experience. Can you see where it all lies back down to you? So if it's not working, let's change it and really be consistent with it and give the customer the same experience through and through and through and through and through. Yeah, that is why right now, 3 years in, I'm still gaining the sales. People are still going on my website ordering, because I give them the experience that they deserve, that they keep coming back for more, and that's important. Okay, priority. Also, ladies, your potential customers, you want to make sure that you're showing emotion to your potential customers. So say somebody comes to you and say, hey, you know, I'm really interested in buying this product. It looks amazing. It looks great on you. Your emotion then going back needs to be spot on, okay? This is why you won't see me in my inbox all the time, because my inbox is crazy to start with, but I want to give the experience to everyone, even somebody that hasn't even purchased from me yet. So I need to be in the right frame of mind for that. So emotion. If you're inboxing and you're replying to messages in between, you know, changing the kid's bum, making the husband's tea, you're stressed out, the kids are screaming, and then you go, right, somebody inboxes you and says, oh, you know, I love this month's offer, I would love to purchase it. And you go, yeah, that's great. They could read that and go, do you know what? Balls to that. I'm not buying from her. Can you see where I'm going with this? Girls, show emotion. You know, oh, that's amazing. Inbox the voice note again. Hey, you know, that's freaking amazing. You're going to add product. I cannot wait for you to try it. You're going to love. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to add you into my VIP group where you're going to be able to see all the other products that we do, whatever. Can you see the difference? If someone just said, yeah, this is a text. Yeah, that's great. Here's my website. That's not a customer experience. Think about what you were doing, okay, ladies. People that are inquiring are great leads. People that are inquiring are there. Give them the wow, okay? To give you the wow. You want to give them the wow so they purchase. You want to give them the wow that they actually say, do you know what, I'm ready to join. Do you know what I mean? That's what you want to do. So, ladies, show emotion. Now, if you don't feel confident enough to send the voice notes, okay, you can still show emotion by using emojis. You know, if you were saying, oh my God, I'm so excited, use exclamation marks. If you were saying you're going to love it, send them love hearts. Go crazy with it. Send them 2 freaking rows of love hearts. You're going to love this. Use the emojis. We are an emoji. What's the word? Just she uses so many emojis. They think it's hilarious, but it works for me. You know, I'm the one with a multi-million-pound organisation. I'm the one that's bringing in 702 people frontline. I'm the one that's built an organisation of over 60,000 women. So what I do works. I'll use the freaking emojis. That's what they're there for. Okay. So if you feel confident, we've spoke about this before, call, ring them. use video, Facebook call. Building relationships a lot easier, right? And, you know, if they're local to you, ladies, you could book a home visit, a one-to-one. You know, take your kit, show them everything that we do. Build a proper relationship. You know, and some things that people are doing at the minute is they're going live on people's walls. You know, and they've got them in the corner and they're doing that split. Remember what I said, collaboration is key. Another option for you is to go live with your potential customer so they can see how it all works. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so following up. Post in the comments over here. You follow and you are consistent with following up. Who've we got? Kaz, Nicola, Betts, Jackie, Michelle, Trudy, any of you. Are you consistent with your follow-up right now? Yes. Okay, Sharon, that's amazing. Okay. So after every single purchase, you want to be following up. And for me, when somebody purchases from you, you've got all the details. So you could email them, you could ring them, you can do whatever suits you. So you choose something that works for you. I know you could do better. And I know you're all lying because I know that I don't 100% do it every single week, but I know that I do it every 2 weeks. Matter of fact, it's a Friday. I do Friday follow-up. That's the day that I do it. And I follow up with everybody from customers that have purchased beforehand and follow up with prospects, people that have shown an interest in joining my business. For you, is it going to be that you're going to phone, or is it going to be that you're going to email, or are you going to send a voice note? It needs to be personalized. Okay, so for me, following up is just as easy as asking a question. All you're saying is, hey, did you get your product? Did it arrive okay? Yeah? Ask them a question, get an answer, ask them another question. That's now building a solid relationship with that person. It's not all about you. You're not just sending them a thing saying, thanks for purchasing my product. Yay, bye. You're actually staying connected to those customers. And also, this is a great getting add-on extra services. But also, ladies, it's an opportunity for you to ask for referrals. Yeah. And for me, you know, have you worn it out and about yet? Yeah. And they'll say, yeah, I did. I wore it the other night and I got loads of comments. Great. So have you got any friends that might be interested? Yeah. Ask for the referrals. And then they'll say, well, yeah, actually I have. And you say, well, great, about my referral program. You refer 7 friends on, you get a free product. Girls, the gold is in the follow-up. You could get another 7 sales, 8 sales, whatever your referral program is. It's down to you. It's down to you. Consistency and improving your follow-up is key. It's golden and it will change. You know, when girls are sat there scratching their head saying, not brought anybody into business for ages. Nobody wants to buy my products. Are you following up? The answer is probably no. Remember, it all lies down to you. Always. Okay, so also, ladies, it's a great way of asking them to leave a nice comment on your business page, on your personal profile, sharing the result. Do you know that when they do a review, it puts a marker on your business page, like that you're a trusted brand? If you get 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 customers, people that are then liking your thing, they're going to look at it and go, amazing reviews. I look at all that. Following up then, like we said before, adding add-ons, building a relationship, getting referrals, but also getting reviews. Okay? So, next is rewarding your best customers, those customers that keep coming back, that just buy everything that you do. You know, you post this thing, they want to buy it. They post this, they're buying it. Before you know it, they've got everything. Everything that you sell. Well, guess what? Then best customers then can become your your best reps, your best teammates, your best of everything. They love, 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 love the products. They've got everything. They're set. They're set to create a business with you. They'd be silly not to. They're looking to go. You've been a customer for so long. Why don't you just join? You know, you've got that relationship with them that you can say that. So get into that step. Get them in as a customer first, and then you can convert them really, 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 really easily. So I want you to build relationships with people, and you want to find a way of selling them your flagship product, okay? That's what you want to do. Find a way to sell them your flagship product. They have amazing makeup, maybe whatever. Maybe they're posting at the gym all the time. If you're a health and wellness, hey, have you seen these shakes, or have you seen this brand, or whatever works for you? Asking them the questions. If you can sell them that product, that's then opening up. It's opening up we've spoken about. So that's what I want you to do. And remember, ladies, if you don't ask, you don't get. So don't feel worried about asking them to take a look at what it is, but build that relationship up first, because then it's going to make it easier. Okay? I want to down. When I read this, I was like, oh my God, that's it. It's so important. Are you ready? Reputations are built with content. So what I mean by that is what you put out, okay? Your reputation is on the line of what you put out, but maintained with relationships. So what you're putting out is going to build your reputation of who you are and what you're about and all the rest of it, but maintained for lifelong by your relationship skills, okay? If you publish good quality content, and you are a good, honourable and trustworthy person, so you're professional, you know, you're doing they feel connected to you, then your reputation's going to grow. So I'm going to say that again. Reputations are built with content, but maintained with relationships. If you publish good content and you're a good, honourable and trustworthy person, your reputation will grow. Amazing. Amazing. I read that and nearly cried. It's amazing. Okay, girls. So, but before you can have a relationship, you have to have a connection. You have to have a connection. It's what I don't do. I don't suck up. I just be nice. I treat people how I would want to be treated. Sucking up and telling somebody they're gorgeous when it's a cold market is not going to gain you success. You want to talk about the work, the post, the video. It's interesting when you're talking about the topic, but it's engaging when you're talking talking about the work, the post, the video. Okay? But when it starts to be where you're talking about how awesome they are, or how amazing they are, or how gorgeous they are, that's when it just becomes awkward and you're shooting yourself in the foot before you've even got into the door. Okay? For a second, don't suck up, just treat people how you want to be treated. Take the time to write back to people. Take the time to build a real relationship. Don't rush. Take the long game. Are you all with me? Please let me know if you're with me. I hope you are. Okay, so ladies, things to remember. We've got 15 minutes left on this call and I'm hoping that I can get through it. So things to remember when you're building an MLM business is what we're going to talk about now. So remember, number one, is to build relationships, because relationships grows your business. Okay? You can almost call it relationship marketing. I want you to write that down. People buy into you. And the main reason I'm in relationships is because answering people into your organization, like, love and trust you, because that's going to then gain you to the success coming and coming and coming all the time. Okay, so it's really important that you wish it to grow your business. It's a solid foundation for you to grow the rest on, and also you're leading from the front. If you're building relationships, your team are going to build relationships, and you're going to grow strength in your organization, which is then going to create an income for years and years and years and years and years and years to come. Okay, rather than having to rebuild all the time, which is time consuming and unnecessary, and this is the way to do it. Okay, also building relationships is important because it creates retention. People like, love, trust you, then they're going to be loyal to buy from you, but also loyal in your organization. So if you're building relationships with your team members, for example, they're not going to go anywhere. They want to be here for the long haul. They want to be holding your hand and rising to the top with you, because you've got that trust value with them. And remember, ladies, people want to be recognized and appreciated. So team members, make sure you're appreciating your customers, because then they can then convert into not customers, but then prospects, and then prospects to actually part of your success line. Okay, remember, they are the most important people. Without them, you have nothing. You have no sales, you have no recruits, which means you have no business. Okay, discover is number 3. Okay, discover about people. Read the profiles first before going into their inbox. Find out about them. I say, find out what their interests are. Inbox, I've got something to talk about. So find something that you have in common, so you can talk about that value, that common interest when you go in first. Definitely is key. And girls, have you ever had that saying where you start speaking to somebody and you engage in conversation and they say, bloody hell, it's a small world? Have you ever heard that before? Well, I want you to make it your aim to get that saying out of someone. Okay, bloody hell, it's a small world. I want you to have that in your head. Okay, bloody hell, it's a small world. I want them to say that to you, and the way you're going to do that is by getting to 10. Okay, 10 facts about that person. So write the word 10 in big and circle it. It's the 10 rule. Okay, start to find out about them. What school did they go to? Do they have any kids? What's the hobby? What do they want in the future? What are the finances like? There's 10 just off the back. Once you have got 10, you've got a relationship. If I knew what school you went to, how many kids you have, what the names are, what hobbies you've got, what job you did, how long you worked there, where you're going on holiday this year, what area did you live when you was younger, what's your high school friend called, do you have any pets, what's the pet's name, where did you grow up, what's your future? If I knew all that about someone, freaking hell, they're my best mate. They're my best freaking mate. So get to the 10 rule, and then you are going to feel more confident. You know that person. You love that person. You're watching them. You're inspiring them. You're there. You're visible. You're consistent. You're all of those things. Get to 10. Trust me, this will be the light bulb moment in your organization. Trust me. Find out about people. Get the response. Build the relationship. 100% get to 10. Okay, now number 4 is be vulnerable. Now, I don't mean be vulnerable where you're crying wolf and it's all about you, because remember, it's not about whether people trust you when they receive trust. Write that down. People give trust when they receive trust. So I'm going to tell you now, Okay. And I've told this story before, and I share this with you because I want you to understand exactly what it is that I'm trying to say, okay? So, for example, I could go on live and I could be sharing my story about where I was, what I want to achieve. And it's about opening yourself up and letting, and doing that, open yourself up and letting people in it's vulnerable, but it's gaining trust. People then love you, they like you, they want to be around you, they want to support you. And this is where I'm going with it, okay? So for example, those that don't know my story, I come from a broken family. I didn't feel like I was ever going to amount to anything. I suffered really badly with bullying at school because I have half a face. This side of the face doesn't work as well as this side. And I believe is what makes us who we are. It makes us unique. It helps us move forward. But back then, because I wasn't in the right mindset, I let it eat up at me. I let it rule my life. Was, a victim of sexual abuse, and it spiraled into drug taking. I felt growing up for me, it was like when I reached 19, it was like a reborn again. And I looked at my life and thought, you know what? I can't keep going like this. The life that I'm supposed to lead, there's something better out there for me. And I decided I was going to take a different path. I decided I was going to change. I decided that enough was enough. And I made that change. And I focused. And I decided and committed to this business. And now I get to help other women that were just like me, that felt stuck, that felt unwanted, that felt they had no value to give. Right, I'm going to stop there, but can you see what I'm saying? You open yourself up and you gain trust. When you open yourself up and you become vulnerable, you gain trust. There's no greater your customers. When they feel you, who you are, what you're about, you've got a loyal customer, a loyal, potential in your organization for sure. So sharing your stories, sharing your wisdom, becoming vulnerable will be one of the best ways to build a solid relationship with someone, okay? Trudy, I find it hard to build relationships too. I find it hard to open up. But I know for me, I see it now as there's people out there strong. There's people out there that need me to be who I was supposed to be. And nobody else can do me better than me. And this is why at the beginning, personal development will really, really, really help you overcome that hurdle of not being able to open up. Read the book, You're a Badass. Read the book, Your Back. Read there for you. Invent the wheel when it's grab stuff, grab the tools that you need to become a better person, a better leader, a better friend. Because it's all there for you for the taking. It's just, are you actually doing these steps, these most important steps? If the answer's no, then you know that there's so much more room for improvement, Trudy, for sure. So, a few more things that I want to talk about. Be proactive, okay? Don't be afraid to go in first. Interact, post, comment, inbox, whatever it takes, okay? Get to know at least 10 facts about that person before offering the opportunity. Talking about what you do can actually crush your relationship because that person's kind of figuring out whether, they feel you, okay? So it's important you let them find that out without crushing it and shares are better, but comments are best. Comments are best. Likes are good, shares are better, comments are best. Think about that. Okay, and lastly is collaborations. Doing the split lives with customers and prospects really, really works. Offering them confidence classes, offering parties, you know, hosting a party, get free product, things like that. That's going to be easy for you to then collaborate with them, build a relationship with the collaboration, that you scratch their back, they scratch yours, sort of thing, so to speak. That's going to really, really help you as well. And there's no better builder of relationships than working together. We know that. So work together with your customers to give them something in return. Yeah, you know. And lastly, to grow your business, you've got to focus on increasing the numbers of people you know, like, and trust. People who know you, like, and trust you, yeah? Not just in your list, remember, not just as a friend, but actually the 10 rule that you have got. You want to be adding to that list all the time, okay? You want to know 10 things about every single friend in your Facebook. Go crazy with it. And girls, if you haven't got right now, go get it, download it. Holy cow. If you've not got Teamsy, then that is going to be a huge light bulb moment for you, because it keeps everything in one place. You can see what you need to work on, what you've worked on. You can set reminders. You can do your follow-up in there. It's just amazing. The girls that are using it in my organisation right now are getting better retention rate. They're getting just everything. Everything's just so amazing. I think most of you that are on this will probably be on Teamsy already. But if you haven't got Teamsy, get it. Make it your aim to get that downloaded like tonight and start using it like. So ladies, we are literally coming to the end. I thought that I'd have maybe 10-15 minutes to ask you guys whether you had any questions. But I will say to you is, use your group to your advantage. Use the Boss Lady Revolution group to your advantage. If you've got any questions, feel free to post them in there. We can all work together in that group. Remember, we are a revolution. We work together. Those that work together, stay together, rise together, all that juiciness. But I want you guys to know that I really appreciate your time tonight. Your time on bettering yourself, your time on listening to what I had to say. I appreciate that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Remember, these interactive webinars are going to be twice monthly, and next week we're going to have the Boss Lady of the Month, which is Michelle Oxley, talking to you guys on here. Split screen, there's going to be me and there's going to be Michelle. We're just working out on a date for that, so keep your eyes peeled on your emails for that. And Michelle's going to be telling you what's been working in her business and what she implements every day to gain the success and the results that she's gained. That girl is absolutely incredible. I love her to bits. She's like the sister, you know, I've never had a sister. So she's like the sister I've never had, and I'm really looking forward to you guys learning from her. She's incredible. So thank you so much. And remember, I've got my eyes on you girls, because I am going to be picking, you know, somebody again for the Boss Lady of the Month in July. Excited about that. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Start implementing what you've learned. Taking anything at all away from this, I want you to go share it with your teams. If you have taken any photos of the webinar, go post it on your wall. It's all attraction marketing with the hashtag the Boss Lady Revolution. I love you all. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now, guys. Mwah! Bye, guys.